Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and today, on hopefully Unlockies, are dreams real? Do dreams exist? Are we having a real nightmare right about now? You might find out in the next 20 to 30 minutes, but we can't dally too long, because, well, I'll do standard. We can't dally too long because I accidentally fell asleep in the evening and woke up recently, and it's like, I still want to make the daily upload. I haven't missed one of those in a hot minute. So, we're on a streak. We've been making videos for about every day for about a week now. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? Of course, I can't immediately start because my dog, yes, she wants uppies. She does not want to sleep on her bed. No, she does not. So, whatever. She can sleep on my lap for a little bit. Now, what the hell are we gonna do here? I didn't actually check who we've played recently, so, I mean, we could probably just do a... You know what? Let's do a Morito run. We gotta hunt these monsters down in the forest anyways, so... Let's make it happen. Remember to reroll for coma, remember to reroll for coma, remember to reroll for coma. Give me a random spell. World of Horror backstory, what the hell? What the hell? Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down here, but I'm thinking to myself, it's probably fine. Library notes, huh? The forbidden knowledge sears into your brain. Memory extract's pretty good. Absorb isn't. But we'll just go ahead and... Are we Doomer? No. We have dreams. We have dreams. We're not a Doomer. Absolutely not. Get the hell out of here. I will say, I did already load up the, whatchamacallit, the loldle and the bonedle, and I went to see who the skeleton was, and I already know who it is. It's Zoe. Because there's nobody else who's moving different like that. There's nobody who would have, skeletonized hair like that, alright? That's Zoe, man. If I was a mid lane player, I would be a Zoe Talia main. And I've actually been playing Talia recently because she can jungle. And she's kind of fucking goated, I'm kind of I'm kind of goated with it. I'm not going to take her into ranked anytime soon because I'm still pretty bad. I haven't really figured out what the hell to do when somebody closes the gap on you, which is every jungler in the game. But if Talia controls the situation, she's kind of a different kind of beast, you know what I'm saying? She's just kind of a different kind of beast. There's Coma and Bulletin. Household Hell, Abnormal Arms. I mean, I would like more Forest Mysteries, sorry. I would like more Forest Mysteries. Medusa, this is no Forest Mysteries, actually, so... maybe Eels... Beer Festival, alright, that actually works out pretty well, I think. Yeah, that actually works out pretty well. We've never just taken Kana to the hospital, are you serious? We've never gotten Ending B? Is that actually real? That's actually kind of crazy. I would have assumed we got that one already. We gotta start hunting down for diabolical detention is crazy. We're gonna have to start hunting down mystery endings eventually, but yeah, I guess we'll just do eels. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with eels. Nothing wrong with eels up. Now, with that being said, I mean, I was thinking about maybe getting a compass. A compass actually does help out. Ooh, wait, hold on. I have a way better idea. Hold on. I have, a crazy idea. I mean, we'll buy a compass if it's the only thing we see, but I actually am gonna buy a map. We're gonna investigate the forest a lot. Let's see if we can get the map to actually proc. This is crazy. Wow. I'm trying to think, when the hell have we used the map unironically? But I mean, it could be kind of fire, honestly. It could be kind of crazy. Although we will take the Doom here. Maybe the map will get us some Doom back. Who knows? I'm a little curious. I do need to, like, slide the... I don't want to disturb my dog because she just started lying down properly. Because she was just kind of, like, rummaging around and, like, trying to find the spot that she wanted to lie down on the chair. And then now I'm just moving now. So it's like, I'm sorry. You just got comfortable. And now I moved the chair, so now you're readjusting your position. But I needed to be a little closer to the microphone. So I apologize, my bad, sorry. We can read the letters, that's fine. Actually, do it? Yeah, that's fine. I'm not trying to go for a double, I'm not trying to double up here, but I guess, like, if it comes to that, I'm cooked, chat. It's the like, the cooked dog, the acceptance dog gif, where it's like the dog is just kind of, like, looking off into the sunset with its eyes closed. That's the kind of life that I'm living right now. That's the kind of life that I'm feeling right now. I'm just like, I'm accepting my incoming death. I'm cooked. It's acceptance dog. It's like, I'm cooked. It's the cooked acceptance dog. And it is like one of my favorite gifs on Tenor, because it's just like, you know what it is. It's the dog in the sun with its eyes closed. And it's like, that's the acceptance dog. I think you can type cooked dog or acceptance dog in the Tenor gift search, and you'll get there both ways. So, you know, just kind of ball out of your mind. I'm a little silly. I moved the police station around a little bit more than I probably should have. But, I don't know, we're feeling pretty good about that. We must go to the hospital. Oops, my hand slipped. Oops, my hand slipped. See, one of the things that I actually think Eerie episode of Evolving Eels is kind of like a dead sort of World of Horror design, is that the side quest, actually, it's not even the side, yeah, the side, what, is it the side quest that gets you the burnt notes? I don't even know. But, like, the burnt notes as an item is not actually required to beat, to, like, get the good ending on this mystery, right? However, it gives you, by reading the burnt notes, it gives you the hint. It's like, you know, the eels lay their eggs in the host, in the eyeball, and it's like, you pierce that before the eels can kill Kana, and then you save Kana, right? But if you do it any other way, like if you take Kana to the hospital, it's too late, right? It's too late. And then you can just ditch Kana and leave him to die. So, you know, that's pretty grim, but, you know. I think it's like, that doesn't really happen much anymore. Like, the only thing I can really think of that's kind of like that is, Oteru, because you do have to get the items from the side quest, but then you have to actually read them, and one of them is like a lore, and then the other one is like the hint, and then you also have to have a light source. I think Household Hell and Eerie episode of Evolving Eels are two really well-designed mysteries for this game, because they kind of have that sort of like point-and-click adventure aspect that the other mysteries don't really have, except for, like, I think Flood is trying to recapture it a little bit, but Flood's weird. Flood's a very strange mystery. Speaking of mysteries, I mean, are we gonna go to Fear Festival? We can go to Fear Festival if we want to. I think that's alright. The two doomed locations were the downtown and the seaside, so even if this is like a high threat level or whatever, it's still alright. I mean, it's not ideal, obviously, but I almost want to, like, just go to the forest a lot, you know what I mean? Like, go to the forest way more often than I normally would. Let's do that. Shoutouts to map, maybe? Question mark? Well, we'll see. Someday, maybe? Maybe someday. It's too risky. Just trip over the branch. It's fine. That's +3 damage, you know. I'm actually not even sure how this is gonna work, because, like, it's the same amount of forest investigations regardless, right? It's just like we're, you know, like it should be, right? Like, it should be? Cut artery is, like, not great, but, -1 stamina each investigation. Is this true? Is this true? It might be true. I don't know. We could just, like, you know, it's fine. Just lose some stamina. It's okay. We're not going to be here for very long. And by that, I mean Onsen sounds good. So we need to encounter the 3 dream enemies. 2 of them are in the forest, and 1 of them is the boss. So it's like, I don't know. We want to get, like, deft handling as, like, quickly as possible or something. Now this location could be doomed. But look at that. We're already done. And we already know this is timeline A, so we're not too, like, oh, you know, the spiral hoodie's one of the best items in the game, but it actually sucks on Moriko because she's one of the few characters that uses perception. It's like, we don't even have to worry about that. We don't even have to worry about that. It's not relevant at all for what we're doing here. So we obviously want deft handling. I will 100% take deft handling every single freaking time. And now we're trying to figure out, we're trying to look for, and I wasn't paying attention to see if the map did anything, actually. I probably should, just because it's, like, so rare to actually have the map. I should, like, try to pay attention to see if it does anything. We'll go to Wordless Ward. Wordless Ward's, like, a son of a bitch mystery, but we have, like, a shotgun, so maybe we can kill you, question mark. The enemy in the game that is called you, question mark, when you're playing a custom character. When playing as Moriko, the enemy is called the Hunter's Daughter, but I always call them you, question mark. I don't really know why. I guess I just do. But, you know, you might want to just kind of put that in your back pocket and remember that, because it's like, I'm not actually saying I'm going to kill you, specifically the viewer. That would be a little bit extreme and kind of crazy. And also, I don't even know who you are. Like, statistically speaking, that's probably true. Unless it's like, I don't know, there's like a few people who could be watching this that could not be the case on, but like, that would be like a few people, you know what I mean? Like, the overwhelming statistical probability is that we've never met before and we've never, like, probably never had a conversation outside of, like, YouTube comments. Not to, like, you know, shatter the immersion or whatever, but, like, you know, it's like a, you know, we like to fire some, like, parasocial lowering gunshots every now and again. Not that it's ever been a problem, but, like, just in case, you know, you don't ever want it to be a problem. You want to keep, you want to fire some parasocial lowering gunshots just as, like, a precaution. Not because it's actually happened. But, I don't know where I'm going with this, honestly. I genuinely don't. I'm just kind of, like, cooked, right? Like, I'm just kind of cooked. We're just all cooked together. Just like that dog that's accepting the fact that it's cooked. Oh, yeah. Let's go. We are fucking gaming right now. I don't really like this, but we can ball. Does Moriko play ball? Moriko plays ball. She played college ball, you know. So we've got 2 shots, and it's a stamina boss. So I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be okay. Don't worry too much about it. We've got memory extract, we got painkillers, it's all good. We're gonna take the painkillers right now, look at that. Because we don't have, you know, Daddy's Girl, so we don't have to worry about potentially overcapping here. But, can we just... I don't really want to do an 80-80. I feels pretty bad, but, like, we could high roll unimaginably an 80-80. But, like, if one of these misses, it's kind of cooked, but... It didn't miss, so we don't have to worry about it. Also, I feel kind of weird because I'm not listening to anything right now. I don't have my headphones in. I don't have, like, my earbuds in. I'm not listening to music. I'm not listening to the game. I actually have my headphones unplugged. They're not even hooked up to my DAC, so... You know, it is what it is. So this is silent contemplation, world of horror gaming. I don't know why I'm like, oh yes, glug glug me up, brother, but it's like... Sister, you already know, NB, that I don't have an empty bottle right now. In the video game. Probably have an empty bottle somewhere in my apartment, but, probably in a trash bag. Okay, so let's see. I think, like, I'm tempted to take Reason, but I think EXP is just better, because we want to level up, we want to get stronger. Oh, crap, we had Thaumaturgy teacher? How the hell did I not remember that, huh? Wait a minute, where's Coma? Wait a minute, where's Coma? Did we already do Coma? Am I dumb? Oh my god. Did I see Wordless Ward and think that was Coma? Did I miss it? Did I do it first? And then just not do the side quest? No, we did Bullet. Alright. Alright, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. We're pivoting. You know what time it is. We're pivoting. We're pivoting. You know what time it is. We're pivoting. We're pivoting. You know what time it is. Something truly evil knows where you live. It's true. It's real. It's entirely true. It's entirely real. Something truly evil knows where you live. Look at that. 6 question mark. It's pretty crazy, right? Oh, shit, come on, man. I don't actually want to, like, you know... I don't actually want to, like, lose a lot of fucking health before we do this. Like, you take me to the forest, you know, where we're supposed to be. Take me to the forest where we're supposed to be, yeah? Take me to the forest where we're supposed to be. What am I, like, I cannot get this stupid dream achievement, man. It's impossible. It's impossible content. I can't believe I'm like, oh yeah, let's switch to something truly evil. That'll be an easy achievement to get right now. That'll be a good classic one. I don't even know if we can, because it's like actually like a pain in the ass to get. And I don't know if we have the healing for it. Like, we have memory extract, so that's good, but like, you know, anything else? Hello? Hello, something truly evil? You gonna jump me? You gonna jump me something truly evil? Can we get like a, you know... Your demise is here, everything goes dark. Okay, so we need to satiate it. It's gonna do 2 to all, so probably, like, we're gonna have to set something to... We're just gonna have to take the pain, honestly. We're just gonna have to take the pain. I am going to set remaining reason to 3. We will live, and then I can memory extract this up. Now, we don't want to die for me. That's pretty bad. We definitely don't want to do that. We can absorb, though. That's probably, like, what we can do for, whatchamacallit. So go ahead and lose 2 stamina, and then we're going to go ahead and cast Absorb here. Absorb me up. And then... we're good. Look at that. You've successfully run from something truly evil. It's as easy as that. It's easy. It's as shrimple as that. Now, can we win the run? I have no idea. I rested like 20 fucking times just for fun, and then I used Absorb, so it's like probably not, if we're being honest. This is not the kind of enemy that you want to see right here. This is not the kind of enemy that you want to see right here, honestly. So I think you're just gonna go ahead and have to give him the runner, the classic runner. Because don't come any closer. You raise your old shotgun with no ammo in it, but the ghost doesn't know that. But the ghost is also ethereal, Moriko, so unless you got silver bullets or magic bullets, you ain't shooting shit, unfortunately. You could ask Yashiro to borrow his cross. Maybe that'll work. God, a World of Horror randomizer would go so hard, man. You can just get, like, any character with any item. That would go so crazy. That would go so crazy, dude. Okay, so hold on. This is gonna do, like... It's gonna do, like, 20 damage, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, sister. Don't even worry about it, brother. And me, you already know you don't even have to worry about it. It's all good. It's all good, man. Villains Wiki. My favorite saying. We do have to go to the forest again. I should have maybe planned around, like, maybe even winning this run. I don't know. Like, I mean, we've got, like... a chance, maybe. Sell the library notes, please. Handcuff is, like, pretty good. There's an item that's, like, super OP that I'm trying to think... The pocket knife. I was like, there's an item that lowers your doom when you use it. And it's, like, super OP, and I was gonna say Toshiaki, but Koji can get it. And it's like, that shit, like, goes kind of fucking crazy, dude. Honestly? This place is threatening, so I think I'm just gonna buy a coffee and sell the handcuffs. Because it's like, what, we've got that one mystery at the end, so it's like... We got Thaumaturgy teacher at the end. You know, I have 3 knowledge. I'm not gonna fuck with that. I got 3 knowledge. Moriko's got 3 knowledge. She only played college ball and absolutely nothing else. I keep looking up to see, like, is the map doing anything? And I have no idea. I have no idea if the map is doing anything. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear? I actually don't think I will. I think I'll be leaving now. Time skip, huh? It's, that makes this a little bit, a tad bit more difficult, if I do say so myself. Now, Thaumaturgy teacher is gonna be so weird, man, because it's like, it's gonna take, like, an extra turn or whatever. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, this can be sold, right? If that couldn't be sold, I would lose my goddamn mind. I don't, like, the amount of times we interact with the map is, like, basically never, so it's like... part of me is thinking to myself, like, how the hell does it work? Can you sell it? Does it do anything? Like, it probably procced, like, once or twice. Okay, you are a little bit of a Dennis who may or may not be a menace, depending on how much happy feet that you have here. Who are my allies? I have an ally? Oh, I have Kana. Okay, sorry. I was like, who the heck? So we definitely do not want to do the side quest, because that would make it take even longer. Because the game is bugged to where you're supposed to do 9 damage if you do the side quest, but you actually do 7 damage if you do the side quest. 7 is supposed to be the default damage that you do. And then if you do the side quest, you're supposed to do 9, but for some reason it is completely and utterly reversed. If you are stamina, I'll do it. If you're sanity, I'll think about it. If you're sanity, I'll do it 100%. I need to be a little careful, though, but I will do it. And I will, I'll keep Absorb. I don't think I can ever cast Absorb again. You know what? Go ahead, dab me up, make the seaside a high threat level location instead of Doomed. Dab me up, absolutely. 86% Doomed. I can take that. I can make that trade. I can make that trade. Now this is a little awkward, yeah? It's a little awkward, just a tad bit awkward, huh? Yeah, it's just a little bit awkward. Just a tad bit. Because you are definitely not weak to blunt, right? If you are weak to blunt, then I'm throwing, taking 2 damage for free. Yeah, no, you're not weak to blunt. I didn't think you were. I didn't remember that you were. Thanks for the stupid box cutter. Oh, I'm cringe. Waiting outside the school itself actually doesn't mean anything, dude. Why would it mean anything? You're actually not waiting outside the school yet. You're actually fighting inside of it. Alright, whatever. Okay, so you are going to die, right? You're gonna get cooked? Like, this kills you. Like, this 2 90% chances and you're cooked? Like, absolutely not. Get the hell out of here. I almost clicked forward without putting the school sensor image up. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I'm not seeing it off the top of my head. So you get to see the beautiful Morn art by Bunny Bones again. You know. There are much worse images that I could put on the screen, and there's not many better ones that I could put on the screen, so, you know. 46 HP, huh? It's pretty, 46 HP, and we've got... Oh, dude, this is not great. Now, we did successfully dodge. I threw the fucking box cutter at them. Okay. How the hell... The box cutter, of course, did nothing. How the hell are we gonna do this? I don't know if we have a boss fight or not, so I don't want to throw the old shotgun. Okay, hold on. Let me cook. You gotta let me cook. You gotta let me think, you gotta let me cook. You wanna know why you gotta let me cook? Because, I don't know, I'd like to win this run, so... I guess we just eat it. I don't want to gamble twice. You know what I mean? I don't want to gamble twice. So, we're just gonna kill you in 2 turns. We're going up to 90% Doom, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm not a big fan of this, but here we are. We already got the time skip, so... it's significantly less of a big deal than, I will take art knowledge just in case. Now, this is the part where we absolutely have to get sanity. We have to 1000% get sanity, and then the bath is still here with us, so... Amazingly, we are... That's chance of losing stamina for each reason. I'm gonna put a point into hot water, and I think we might be fine if I remember my seconds. I don't think the enemy is gonna do that much to us, especially because we have the Tome of Rot. Now, I have to remember our seconds, which is gonna be very, very bad, because I, like, memory hold the fact that we had coma, and then, like, went into a fugue state, and then did something truly evil. So, honestly, I've got nothing. What the fuck is this? Okay, hold on. This cannot be real, man. This cannot be real. We're cooked. We're immensely cooked. We did, like, Wordless Ward, like, Mystery, like, 3, right? Like, we did Eerie episode of Evolving Eels first. And then we did... What was our second mystery? We did Eels, and then we did something... We did Fear Festival, and we didn't fight a single enemy. No, we fought Infested Girl. And then we did... It has to be Tapeworm Salesman, right? Or was he the first guy? It's either Tapeworm Salaryman or Infested Girl. Wait, no, hold on. Infested Girl was pretty late, wasn't she? Like, I'm not crazy? Like, she feels like Bulletin. Or no, wait, hold on. She's a school enemy. We haven't fought no enemies this goddamn run. Okay. So, it has to be Anomaly Attendant, right? It was fake. That was unreal, dude. That was unreal. Like, I felt confident about it. I was like, yeah, sure, that's right. That's correct. But, me when it was not correct. I mean, we're cooked here. Like, what the fuck was the, I can't believe we're gonna die because I forgot. I rested too many times for something truly evil. Like, my bad, guys. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I mean, we got something, we survived against something truly evil, so, like, we got Witness Curse, which is a pretty great spell. We literally have one more achievement to get, and it's this stupid fucking real nightmare dream enemies, and I'm, like, pissed off, but, like, we almost did win that run. I just, like, who could our second enemy have been? Like, we did Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. So was Infested Girl our first enemy at the school? There's no way. I don't believe it for a second. So it had to have been, like, Tapeworm Salaryman, right? Or was it actually you? There's no way. No. There's no way. There's absolutely zero way it was you, our second enemy. Absolutely not. It must have been like, no, Infested Girl is an enemy in the forest. I'm dumb. It's not a school enemy. So it probably was Infested Girl then. It was like Tapeworm Salaryman and then Infested Girl, right? And then the other two were like, yeah. It was like either Tapeworm or Infested. It was like, I got the order mixed up. But like, goddamn, we fought like no enemies in that run. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Actually, I baited you. You already know it, chat. No, we do have to go quick because, you know, I need to actually edit the... I have to edit the look who it is. I need to edit the actual video. Alright, that narrowed... That... Lovely. That helps a lot. Okay, so... ranged, not Noxus, probably mana. Let's try Ari. That's not how you spell Ari. I don't know what I just did. That was a horrible thing that I just did. I don't know what I just did. Ionia... Question mark. Come again? Ionia... Question mark. Pre-2011. Ionia question mark? They've been to Ionia? She's been to Ionia? I'm sorry, I think of, like, Yunara, and I think of Akali. I think of Akali first. I mean, Irelia, too, but, like, she's melee. Akali is also melee. I mean... We're about to find something out, that somebody goes to Ionia, who I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, like Nidalee, maybe? No, she's hybrid, so that doesn't matter. That wouldn't matter. But if there was anybody who was like traveling around to lots of different places, I would think like Jax, Nidalee, maybe Rengar, Kha'Zix. Maybe they're just world. They're just Runeterra, you know? You ever think about that? Or maybe just be Runeterra? Ranged Ionia. Like, I mean... Ionia question mark. Is Cassiopeia Ionia? Middle top. Oh, yeah, not middle, bro. Not middle. 2009, dude, I don't know. This is impossible. Like, who the hell? 2009 looking ass? 2009 looking ass. Zyra, I'm pretty sure, is Shadow Isles, right? I could be wrong. But Zyra's a support, and we need to see if she's, like, support adjacent. She is a support. Zyra's from Ixtal. I actually didn't know that. So, support, mana, ranged, early. I'm not gonna get anything on the Ionia guess. Okay? So we just gotta go, like, ranged support woman. That's it. That's ranged support woman. Mono support. And really early on. So, like, Morgana, maybe? Not, Okay, man, what the fuck? I don't know. What do you... Ionia Targon? Ionia Demacia? Probably Ionia Demacia, right? Not a human? Probably not a human. We know not a human. We know for a fact not a human. I'm so confused, dude. I'm so confused. Not a human, Ionia 2009. I mean, listen. Riot was cooking with inhuman champions back in the day. Nami? Is Nami 2009? No. Nami was 2012. By the power of the star. Soraka is Ionian? Dude, that's crazy. I did not know. Like, it has to be, yeah, Ionia Targon. That's the only thing that makes sense. That's crazy, man. I like angry... I mean, listen, man. Listen, sister. Listen, Envy. Is this a new Teemo quote? This is not a new Teemo quote. I like angry Yordle. Stab, stab, tacos. Scarl? Is this like a Briar quote that I've never heard? Okay. Yeah, listen, 18k people. Yeah, obviously 18 people guessed Kled. It has Scarl. Is this like a fucked up Fiddlesticks voice line? No? Okay. I like angry Yordle. Is this a Nar quote? This is not a Nar quote. Brother, what? I like angry Yordle. Stab, stab, tacos, Scarl. Trundle? I can't listen to the audio cue. I don't have headset. I don't have a headset in right now. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is... Broloff, totally, yeah? Broloff, totally? Okay. Is this like a very silly Lilia or Lulu quote? No, definitely not. This is a champion interaction. But the champion is like, who are you? Like, it was kind of Nar-coded, and so I'm a little confused on why it's not Nar. I also thought maybe it's the new Teemo, because, you know, Teemo has a lot of new voice lines, and I thought that maybe it could be. Fiddlesticks does a lot of imitation game. Zach, maybe? Who's, like, friendly and, like, energetic enough to pull this off? I really wish I could listen to the audio cue, because it would at least narrow it down, like, 50-50, but, like, brother. I don't know, like, Rengar's like, slow down! I mean, we can try to just guess all the Yordles. Like, it's not a Heimerdinger quote. Is it a Yumi quote? It's not a Yumi quote! Dude, I thought. For a second there, I was like, yeah, it's probably a Yumi quote. Like, I looked at Yumi and I was like, probably, right? But, like, who the fuck is saying this, dude? I can't picture, like, 90% of the cast saying this. Like, I picked Kennen just because he's a Yordle. That's actually racist, dude. I don't know, Jace is like a fuckboy, maybe? He's enunciated something like that. Galio, maybe? He likes the stabby Yordle? Fizz, maybe? Fiora has a sword, that's misfortune. Fiora has a sword, right? Dr. Mundo? That's a kind of a Mundo-coded thing to say, maybe. I don't know. Smolder? Smolder's like a... I like angry Yordle. Stab, stab. This is like a... This is a taunt, right? Like, it's a taunt. Like, it's a taunt. Like, who would... I don't praying on you tonight. What the fuck is going on, dude? Who the fuck says this? Is it like Kiana mocking somebody? Is this like Ziggs going crazy? Listen, I'm trying to think of like, is somebody above it all? Is somebody taunting you? It's definitely not barred. I don't think this can ever be barred because it's just like celestial noises. Nico, maybe? Holy shit! I was just guessing. Alright, listen. You're gonna do me like that, and then you're gonna do this. So this is the Q is the hook. I'm pretty sure the E is the shove, right? It's either the E or the W. So what is it? I think it's the W. They wouldn't put that on an E. They wouldn't put that on an E. No, 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 no. Q's the hook, W... Alright, listen, there's like several... Alright, listen. There's several hook champions, okay? So I'm gonna guess my favorite, and then I see the second emoji, and then I know who it is immediately. Alright, listen, man. It's Pulse Fire Shen. You don't even, like, it's not even hard. Like, that's literally just Pulse Fire Shen. That's literally just his chest. You think I wouldn't recognize that? Anyways, look at this. It's Zoe, right? This has to be Zoe, right? This has to be Zoe. This has to be Zoe. There's like 0% chance this is not Zoe. The fuck is this, man? Like, I mean this. I would know this. This is such a joyous run animation. I guess this is like her paddle star, right? That's like ice cream, I think? I don't know. I haven't played Zoe in a while. I do like playing Zoe, though. I'm very bad at her. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. I got, like, 23 minutes to get this rendered. What? At least, you know. I actually have, like, an hour and 23 minutes. But that's besides the point, because it's how I see it. Even though the channel is still operating on CST time.